Thanks for tuning in to watch The Ordinary Filmmaker. It's Tuesday, November the 30th, 2021. Do you remember that story, that rumor about a new camera that's going to be coming out for the RF mount? That's going to be an APS-C camera. Now, there's lots of talk saying that this would be a high-end APS-C camera replacement for the 7D. But we also got other rumors, also from Canon rumors, that said, well, it's going to be 3 different cameras coming out in the next year. Well, we've pretty much ended 2021 and we haven't heard anything, and that's not really surprising based on, well, the world the way it is today. But this rumor that Craig just put out states that, look, he's been talking to a solid source, and an APS-C RF mount camera is definitely coming. Now, what we do know already is that it's not going to be like the EF mount, where we had the EF mount for the Canon 5D Mark IV, and then for Canon 70D, 50D, 60D, for example, we had the EF-S mount, which was specifically for APS-C cameras. Now, the good news with that environment is that you could take those more expensive lenses and put them on your APS-C DSLR. Now, you couldn't go the other way around, but if you spent a lot of money on a professional grade camera, why would you really want to put an EF-S on it? Well, for the RF mount, you'll be able to adapt all the current lenses onto your APS-C RF mount R system camera, but it'll also work both ways. The difference is that Canon's going to basically create focal lengths specifically for APS-C cameras. Now, when is it supposed to be coming out? Well, we don't really know, other than it's supposed to be in 2022. Not a big surprise there. That's kind of based on what previous rumors were saying. Will it be a replacement for the 7D that's going to come out first? I don't know. I think that from a marketing standpoint, that would make the most sense. They could get the most thunder. They could get the most attention if they go ahead and put out a replacement, a high-end APS-C camera on the RF mount. But I also think they could also get a lot of mileage if they came out with a replacement for something like the Rebel or the 90D and put out a really solid, very capable APS-C camera on the RF mount. I think that would do a really, really great job. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. I got 2 more things I want to tell you about, but before I get into the last item, please do me a favor, go ahead and like and subscribe. It really does help this channel grow, and I take it as a virtual pat on the back. All right, so now I want to talk to you about something a little bit behind the scenes. I was filming my son sledding for the first time just a couple of days ago. And I was experimenting again. It was very, very bright. Well, it wasn't very, very bright. It was cloudy and it had been snowing. But if you know anything about snow, when snow first comes down, it basically blinds you. And it's the same for cameras. So I wanted to get out there. My challenge was to shoot with the 24-105 L series without an ND filter. And I wanted to see how it would look. And actually, I'm quite happy. I was able to expose for the subject, and so my son, his skin color, everything is just bang on. But the snow in some scenes is a little bit overexposed. But while I was shooting, I got recognized.
What are we testing out? The Z76? So your channel's doing well.
One of my viewers, actually somebody who just started watching as they purchased an Nikon Z9, said, "Hey, are you the ordinary filmmaker?" And he didn't actually say filmmaker, he's movie maker, I think he said. And I said, yes, I am. So that has to be the first time I was spotted in the wild while shooting video footage. And what's really remarkable is the snow was coming down hard. I had a mask on, or was it balaclava? I can't remember. In the wintertime, because it gets so cold, I have terrible sinuses, and so I usually wear a balaclava. You might know it as a ski mask. Balaclavas are usually what you wear when you wear a helmet if you're going out on snowmobiles or if you're car racing. They're very thin, but they also keep your head nice and warm, and it helps keep my face warm, and I don't have problems with sinuses. So anyhow, he recognized me with nothing more than the camera as an indication that it could be me, and maybe my height. I don't know. But yeah, it was kind of strange, really. For the first time at 24,000 subscribers, somebody recognized me. And this is also the first time I've done a behind-the-scenes piece in what seems like forever. I've been really busy in the last part of this year with work, with the channel, and I've been kind of figuring out how do I make things work time-wise. And one of the things that got sacrificed was the behind-the-scenes piece. I decided, you know what, let's just cut that out. Let's just do the news we need. And another thing I've started doing too is the use of the community forum. If I see really great deals on hardware or something, and it's something I can just put out there in a simple sentence, then I'll throw that out there. For example, today, there's some really great deals on B&H again. What was the one I just... Oh yes, Angelbird, the Atom X. So if you've got a Ninja 5, you want to take a look at the sales on these things. If you've been using Samsungs and other SSDs on the back, really consider getting an Angelbird. Not only are they specifically designed to fit in it, and I know that's not a big deal, but if you're going to be shooting in hot climates, hot rooms where you've got a lot of heat, the aluminum case of the Atom X SSDs by Angelbird really help pull that heat away and help cool down the Ninja 5 as well as the storage. So they're all on sale. The 500 gig is $50 off. The 1 terabyte is $100 off. And the 2 terabyte, I can't remember if it's $100 or $150 off. There's also sales on Lexar, I think 2 V60 cards for $100, $120. And if you're interested in those deals, just click on the link right below here in the description. That'll take you to my page. And by clicking on my links instead of just going directly to the site, 2% of that purchase comes back to this channel, help support it. And with all the money that I've received from the affiliate links, and no, it's not a huge amount. I think since I've started this channel, it's somewhere around $3,000. But I just went out, I just got my first check, or not my first check, I just got a check cut yesterday, and I thought, you know, let's go ahead and buy one of those Manfrotto tripods. So I bought a Manfrotto 502 AH tripod, or video head with tripod. So I'm looking forward to that. That's coming tomorrow. A lot of things are coming this week. I'm pretty excited. I got some more storage on the way that I want to test out. I don't want to mention any. You know, I'm not going to mention anything until it shows up, because sometimes things don't show up, and I get you guys excited for nothing at all. But tomorrow is December. It's hard to believe that we've blown through another year. Another year has gone by, and I'm kind of excited. I'm doing the finishing touches on my year in the life of 2022, a sort of a personal look at our family, and mostly focusing on my son. I shoot basically from December all the way up to November, and so I'm doing some minor corrections and changes, and I'm really impressed with my growth over the last year. Something like when you're doing a project like this, you really get to see how you improve year over year, month after month. My only regret this year is that I started filming for the first 4 months or so with Canon Log 1, which was a lot harder to grade. And I did have the Canon EOS R for a bit, so I was using, I forgot, what is it about their log? It's not a full-on 10-bit, it's 5-bit Canon log, which is nice. You do get more dynamic range, but when you see it next to 10-bit 422 shot out of the R5, it just doesn't look as powerful. But when you compare it to something like a Canon 80D or 70D or even 90D, the difference is quite staggering, and it looks really, really good. So yeah. As we get up towards Christmas, as you get up towards time off, reflect on what you've produced over the last year or so. I certainly have, and I'm quite impressed with what I've been able to do. And as I approach Christmas and I see all these deals online, I'm looking for gear that can help improve what I'm already doing. And I'm also looking at picking up my skills and what can I do to improve things a little bit better. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I've got this month off of December, and I'm going to explore a little bit, play around with my skills. I'm also going to plan on doing a few more interviews. And I got one scheduled this morning, which I'm going to shoot. I'm working on a few others, because there's not a lot of news coming out. I wasn't even expecting this news about an APS-C camera. So just stay tuned. There won't be a lot of footage. Yesterday I put out a video, but prior to that, it had been 6 days or 7 days before I put out a video. So if you don't see videos in a long time, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. But I do want to say a special thanks to all of you for watching this channel. For those of you that continually use my affiliate links down below to purchase goods on Amazon or B&H, a huge thank you. Thank you so much. So I wish you, if I don't see you by Christmas or New Year's, and maybe you're going to go on a long vacation, have yourself a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And for the rest of you, we'll see you again soon.